guys, welcome back to my channel. It's NanaYaa Tresses here once again. So today we're going to be discussing certain things you shouldn't do, 5 mistakes that you should never do when you're trying to grow your hair long, strong and healthy. Now before we do that, let's just go to the usual. If you love me and you know it, please subscribe. If you love me and you know it, please subscribe. If you love me and you know it, and we know you want to show it. If you love me and you know it, just subscribe right now. So number 1, yes, we're just getting right into it. Number 1, do not copy somebody else's hair regimen. Why am I saying that? Because like the fingers, all hair are not the same. What might work for somebody is not going to be working for you. That's why in every single video I advocate that you should know more about your hair, learn more about your hair, and then do practices and methods and products that are going to work for you. Number 2, expensive does not equal to effective. Let me repeat that again. Expensive does not equal to effective. As much as a product might, claim to do all that and more and then be priced as a very, very high price, it does not necessarily mean that it's going to give you amazing results to match the price. There's some very cheap stuff that you can try that will work amazing for your hair, and there's some very expensive products that will make you just give hair care a side eye like, really? You're costing this much and you don't do this much? Yes, expensive does not equal to effective. Number 3, heat is your friend and your enemy. Why do I say that? Like the way I said, by the way, excuse my dog, he's just a bit iffy today. Anyway, even though heat has been touted to be so bad for everybody's hair, some people's hair works amazing with heat. Some people's hair are particularly heat trained, so they can handle the pressures and all that, but others don't. So as much as you're using heat, please use it in moderation, especially when you're now starting your your hair journey. It's usually advisable to cut out heat completely in your hair regimen. So instead of doing more straightening and stuff, you can opt for heatless styles to straighten your hair or leave it in the curly state. So heat can be an enemy and a friend. Number 4, it doesn't pay to be a product junkie. It does not. I have gone through that process and I'm telling you, it does not pay to be a product junkie. I know it's very easy to just go down this sad rabbit hole of buying every product you see, any YouTuber use. It's very easy to just fall prey. But remember that, like I said, expensive is not equal to effective, and the fact that it's working for somebody does not mean it's going to work for you. So being a product junkie doesn't help. What does help though is trying things, being consistent, and then seeing the results. Number 5? Yes, I guess number 5. Number 5, prepare for bad hair days. I know that as much as we are on our hair journey, we want our hair to be perfect right from the bat. We want our hair to look grade A all the time, look like a professional style does all the time. But that's not what happens. Even when you've gone deep into your hair journey and you have a very good synergy with your hair, one hairstyle that you did or one day that looked amazing, another day you try and edit a complete fail. Why? Because you have to factor in the humidity at the time, the position of the sun, the temperature of the water, the temperature of your body. Like, a lot goes into creating an exact style. So prepare for bad hair days, and that's why I advocate for wigs, scarves, and turbans. Those are going to be your friends during times when you just can't handle your hair or your hair is not cooperating. You just pop on a wig or a turban or a scarf. Speaking of which, I do have an entire video or some turban hairstyles you can try, even with braids. So prepare for bad hair days. They will come, but you just have to calm down. Number 6, I think this is something that's not being addressed a lot, but please do not do your hair when you're upset, or when you are in such a hurry, or when you're sad. Well, technically when you're sad and you get your hair done, that it can be very therapeutic, but like doing it yourself and then being frustrated with your hair, you're forcing it to work. Don't get sad. Do not do your hair when you're upset. This is because, then again, with the new age stuff, but I really believe in energy, and whatever thoughts and whatever energy you put out always comes back to you. So when you're working with your hair, you're frustrated and you're speaking bad things about your hair, like, oh, my hair's not cooperating, why is my hair doing this, why is it threatening to tear, and all that, guess who's going to tear? Your hair. I never used to pay attention to this earlier, and I always used to complain, especially when I go to a salon. Everybody's like, your hair is nice, I wish my hair was like this, you can even cut your hair, it's gonna grow back. And I'm like, but yeah, like I'll be feeding into their negativity and like, yeah, but then my hair frustrates me and it's breaking and stuff. Guess what happened? I actually began to do that. So one thing I now do is I don't like to go to crowded salons. I mean, it cannot be completely avoided, but whenever I go to my salon and then there are a lot of people there, I don't want to do my hair, because then there's a lot of bad eyes and envious eyes and speaking nasty things about my hair. So or sometimes when I'm even there and they're seeing that, I just shut it down immediately. I'm like, don't talk about my hair, don't touch my hair, don't talk about my hair. Yeah, so please do not do your hair when you're upset or frustrated, because then you might end up taking it out on your hair, and that will not give you the results that you want. Number 8. I thought this was going to be like a 5-tip video, but here we go. Number 8. Please be very careful about the person who does your hair. It is always important to make sure that the person who's doing your hair is knowledgeable about hair care, and not just hairstyling, but about hair care itself. If the person doesn't know, that's why you are there to teach them. I know some people don't want to be seen as quote-unquote a diva or being rude or conceited when they go to the salon. So when the hairstylist or hairdresser just do whatever to their hair, they allow it to happen, and then they go home and then they are pissed. Because they didn't get the results they wanted. Speak up about your hair. If it's going the way you don't want it, about your hair if you don't like how it's going. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, make sure you do so. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at NanaYaa Tresses, which is somewhere down here. This video